Welcome to the online lecture series of turbo machines. Here is Professor Lakshman Mani. This is lecture on reaction water turbines part 7, that is numerical on draft tube. I acknowledge my sincere thanks to the following authors and courtesy for being used these concepts to make this video session. In this session, you will be able to solve numerical on draft tube. So let us summarize formulae of draft tube. Here from this diagram we can have velocities at 1, 2 and 3 section V1, V2 and V3. Y is the depth of draft tube below water, L is the height of draft tube and HS is static suction head. Application of Bernoulli's equation between section 2.2 and section 3.3. Discharge formula for section 2.2 and section 3.3. Then pressure head at exit of runner and efficiency of draft tube. This is overall efficiency of the turbine. So let us see numerical on draft tube. First numerical, a Kaplan turbine develops 1500 kW under a head of 6 meter. The turbine is set 2.5 meter above tail race level. A vacuum gauge inserted at the turbine outlet records a suction head of 3.1 meter. If the efficiency of the turbine is 85%, what will be the efficiency of draft tube having diameter of 3 meter? Neglect losses in draft tube. So let us enlist the given quantities: shaft power, head, static suction head. This is P2 by W value, that is 3.1 meter, vacuum gauge reading. Draft tube diameter at the inlet of, that is D2, is equal to 3 meter. Overall efficiency of the turbine 85%. Neglecting losses means HF is equal to 0. So from this diagram, here P2 by W, that is pressure head at the exit of runner 3.1 meter, this is the absolute value which is given. So first of all, using overall efficiency formula, shaft power upon WQH, this specific weight. So shaft power is given, overall efficiency is given 85%. Shaft power in watt we take, head is also given, so we can calculate Q. From the value of Q, here we can use this for the calculation of V2, which is required to calculate draft tube efficiency. So draft tube efficiency formula is pressure head gain divided by velocity head at exit of runner. So pressure head gain is P2 by W minus HS. So these are the absolute values. So 3.1 minus 2.5. So by doing the calculation we can obtain efficiency of the draft tube. Second numerical, in which inlet and outlet diameters are given, flow velocity at the outlet is given, total length of draft tube 8 meter is given and 1.5 meter length of draft tube below the water is given. Atmospheric pressure head is given 10.3 meter. Loss due to friction in the draft tube is equal to given 0.2 times velocity head at outlet of draft tube. So we can have here listing of the parameters. diameter d2, d3, velocity v3, L, that is length of drop tube. This is below water portion of drop tube. This is static suction head. Here now absolute value, absolute pressure, atmospheric pressure is taken, and here HF, that is friction loss, is given 0.2 times outlet velocity of drop tube, velocity head. So we can calculate over here. Then we can use this by using this diagram. So we know that HS is equal to L minus Y, means 8 minus 1.5, that is equal to 6.5 meter. That is static suction head. Now by using formula Q, that is discharge, we can have here relation for the area velocity product at 2 and 3 point. So we know the diameters, so we can obtain here velocity at inlet of drop tube, that is V2, which can be used in this formula. This is a pressure head at the exit of runner, means inlet of drop tube. This formula we have seen in theory, and as we are taking absolute pressure value for the atmospheric pressure, here we can put the values over here. We get pressure head, that is also absolute value at the inlet of drop tube. Drop tube efficiency. So already we have calculated in last slide velocities. We can put over here and we can get drop tube efficiency. In numerical 3, Kaplan turbine power is given, head given, inlet diameter is given, it is placed 1.6 meter above tail race level, vacuum gauge reading is given, turbine efficiency, that is overall efficiency, is given, and atmospheric pressure is said to take 10.32 meter of water. So here again this pressure is given as absolute, so we will enlist the value shaft power, head, D2 diameter, HS, that is static suction head is given, that is above the tail race level, height 1.6 meter. Drop tube efficiency is given 78%. Now here pressure gauge reading of the 0.2 is given, but as the atmospheric pressure is absolute, so we have to convert this into absolute. So 10.32 minus 5, that we will have this absolute value of P2 by W, pressure head at 0.2. Pressure head at 0.3 means atmospheric pressure. So now in the diagram, this is section 2.2, section 3.3, 1.6. This is a height above the water level. This is a suction gauge reading that converted already we here in absolute value. So applying Bernoulli's equation between 2.2 and 3.3, we can have the total energy at 0.2 is equal to total energy at 0.3. We are considering here friction losses 0. So putting the value of pressure head at 2, absolute value, Z2, that is elevation with respect to 0.3, that is 1.6, is equal to absolute value at 0.3, that is atmospheric pressure 10.32 plus V3 square by 2g. Now in this case we can get here V2 square minus V3 square, this expression. For this expression we get the value. So this we can use in the equation of drop tube. So V2 square minus V3 square by 2g. Here HF we already have taken 0. So directly we put V2 square minus V3 square, this divided by 2g divided by V2 square. Now in this case drop tube efficiency is given left side. So we get value of velocity at 0.2. So by using this 0.2 at 0.2 velocity, corresponding area pi by 4 into d2 square, because we know d2, so we get the discharge. So this discharge we use to calculate the efficiency of turbine overall, that is shaft power upon rho g QH. Shaft power we have to convert into watt. 2900 is kilowatt, multiplied by 10 raised to 3 divided by rho 1000 into g value into q calculated head. So we get Kaplan efficiency, overall efficiency in percentage. In numerical 4, here turbine power is given, head is given, turbine is set to 0.5 meter above, vacuum gauge reading is given, turbine overall efficiency is given, inlet diameter of draft tube is given 3 meter, neglecting the losses. So here this numerically is also in the same, the data of this numerical is same like earlier numerical, but here we are using the value directly, not in the form of absolute value. So that's why we don't convert this pressure into absolute values. Means in this case pressure, atmospheric pressure at 0.3 will be 0. So first of all, overall efficiency is equal to shaft power upon rho g QH. Here from this SP in kilowatt we take in watt over here, putting the value of H, G, we get Q value, discharge. So from the discharge, by using pi by 4 d2 square into V2, here d2 value is known, Q calculated, so we get V2 value. Now this V2 value we use for the further calculation. Now in this case we write the equation, Bernoulli's equation between 2,2 and 3,3. But here we don't consider values, absolute values. So that's why here P2 value, that is vacuum gauge reading minus 3.2 meter V2 square by 2G plus HS is 2.5 is given. P3 by W, we are taking this as a datum, that's why it is 0. V3 square by 2G plus datum level at 0.3 is a 0. So here again we get expression in the form of V2 square minus V3 square divided by 2G is equal to 0.7. So directly this value we use here in draft tube efficiency, 0.7. Frictional loss is 0 and V2 we have calculated. So we can put here V2 value and we get draft tube efficiency. So in this way, after this session you can solve numerical on draft tube. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you.